Next is the Uday Kotak Committee. This committee, the SEBI Committee on the Corporate Governance, was formed in June 2017 under the chairmanship of the Mr. Uday Kumar Kotak, with the aim of the improving the standard of the corporate governance in the listed companies in India, with the aim of improving the standards on the corporate governance of the listed companies in India and the world. The committee was focused to make the recommendation to SEBI, that is the Securities Exchange Board of India, on the following issues, which ensures the independence and spirit of the independent directors and their active participation in the functioning of the company, improving the safeguard and disclosure pertaining to the related parties transactions, issues in accounting and auditing practices by the listed companies, improving the effectiveness of the board evaluation practices, addressing the issues faced by the investors on voting participation in the general meetings, disclosure and the transparency related issues, if any, and also it regards to the matters of the committee decisions, seems pertaining to the corporate governance. This committee also submitted a report to the SEBI on October 2017, comprising on the following: composition and the role of the board of directors, the institution of the independent directors, the board committee, enhanced monitoring of the group companies, promoters controlling stakeholders and the related parties transaction disclosure and the transparency, or accounting auditing related issues, investors participation in meetings of the listed companies, governance aspect of the public sector enterprises, leniency mechanism, capacity building in the Securities Exchange Board, enhancing the corporate governance of the listed companies. In the board meeting, it also delivered on increasing the transparency, enhanced disclosure requirement, disclosure of utilization of the funds from the qualified institutional investors, and placements preferential issues. It is also given the disclosures on the audit credential, audit fees, reasons for the resignation of the auditors, followed with the disclosures of the enterprises, skills of directors, enhanced disclosure in the related party transaction, mandatory disclosure of the consolidated quarterly results with the effect of the financial year, reshaping of the institution of the board of directors and enhancing the role of the committees of the board, separation of the office of the chairmanship, that is the leader of the board, and that CEO, Chief Executive Officer, Managing Directors, that is the leaders of the management, augmentation of the board strength and diversity, enhanced quorum, capping the maximum number of the directorship, expanding the eligibility criteria for the independent director, enhance the role of the committee, downstreaming of the corporate governance, enhance the obligation on the listed companies, entities with respect to the subsidiaries, secretaries audit by the mandatory listed companies and their material unlisted subsidiaries. These all were being the part of the Uday Kota Committee 2017.